Professor Ghassan Kiwan, Chief of Cardiology Department at Bellevue University Medical Center in Lebanon, and Chief of Medical Staff. I would like to welcome you in Cardio Alex.
Thank you.
Is it your first time in Alexandria?
This is my second visit to Egypt and first time in Alexandria.
And how do you find Alexandria?
Well, I've always heard about it, that it's a very nice place, very welcoming place, and I'm not disappointed at all. It's a beautiful place. I'm really amazingly surprised by the population and the dynamic life in it so far. Though we arrived yesterday evening, it's very crowded and it's very active.
Yeah, that's great, doctor.
And beside the fact that it's on the Mediterranean, which is a beautiful sea.
Yeah, definitely. You're going to give a talk tomorrow. Would you like to highlight some points about your talk tomorrow, about the presentation?
Actually, the talk will be regarding the role of echocardiography in the cardiac imaging era in 2013. The echocardiography has been tremendously advanced and was developed tremendously for the last 50 years since its invention and creation, and the technique has progressed in a dramatic way, in a way that the technology is fantastic and gives us a lot of information regarding the cardiovascular condition and the cardiac and the heart disease. That allows us also diagnose medical problems earlier than before and go to the action and try to treat patients in the earliest way possible. Has contributed dramatically into saving lives, into diagnosing severe pathology and severe diseases. So we're going to highlight the role of echocardiography in 2013. Naturally, the echocardiography is not the only cardiac imaging that exists actually in cardiology. We have cardiac MRI, we have CT scan, we have coronary angiography. So the challenge is to show the advantages that echocardiography gives us, as well as the availability and with a relatively low cost, with a highly advanced technique. So this will essentially be the spirit of the talk.
Professor Kiwan, what do you think about the live transmission?
I think it's a very good idea. It has started a few years ago in all international convention, and I salute your the steps that you've taken in this convention, since it's my first one, Cardio Alex. I think it allows exchange between specialists, between physicians. It allows us to share experiences, and beside the fact that it's live, which is so this favors also interaction.
What do you think about the choice of the cases? How relevant are they?
I've been chairing 2 sessions since this morning, and honestly, I was impressed by the quality of cases, the right choices of cases, and I would like to make a comment. I appreciated approaching youngsters, young generation of cardiologists, to be involved into presentation and discussing cases. So I think this is a great opportunity for young cardiologists
for the
to
juniors,
be involved and to start, being familiar with giving lectures and sharing their experience with senior cardiologists and, exchanging and learning. After all, it's a teaching and learning experience, and this is how we progress. And in medicine we are like any other profession, but mainly in medicine we are condemned, if not, we are obliged to continue learning and to teach.
Professor Kiwan, you've been through a lot of conferences throughout the world, international cardiology conferences. How do you see Cardio Alex as a cardiology conference compared to the international cardiology conferences? Is it coping with it? Does it provide the new techniques and new ideas? What do you think?
I'm really delighted by the program. If you look at the program at a glance, you would be surprised and you would be a little bit stressed by the heaviness of the program. But I think it responds to all requests. It responds to, I've learned that there is a lot of attendees, at least most likely 4,000 and more. So this responds to all kinds of disciplines, to subspecialty in cardiology, and the program is very rich. Beside the fact that it's very rich, I would like to underline the organization, and really it's very well organized. So far we haven't had any problems. Everybody is really delighted to help you, to serve, to assist you, and people do it with a big smile, and this is really great. Now, regarding the technology, regarding the level of lectures and the level of cases, it's definitely, as I've said, it's a very high level, and this will contribute into upgrading the standard of practice. I'm confident in Egypt and even in the Middle East, because I'm sure there are a lot of people coming from abroad, also from other Arab countries. So comparing to other international convention, I think it's you're on the very right track to be highly competitive, and you have an additional advantage, the beauty of the country, which is a touristic country, and we do hope that things will keep on going the right direction, and I'm confident. I think it's a great meeting.
Thank you very much, Professor, for your participation, and I really hope to see you again in Cardio Alex.